This is a quick installation walkthrough of the HPS Performance air intake system for the 2018 and up Genesis G70 3.3T. The first thing you'll need to do is remove the strut braces from the vehicle using a 12mm socket. Next, we're going to remove the air box from the passenger side first. To do that, we'll use a 10mm socket to remove 3 bolts holding down the air box and also loosen the hose clamp on the air inlet hose. Once it's disconnected, you can remove the air box from the engine bay. And you'll also repeat the same steps for the driver's side air box. Next, we're going to remove the passenger side turbo inlet hose. To do that, we'll remove the hose from the passenger side diverter valve, loosen the hose clamp at the turbo inlet, and carefully snake the air inlet hose out of the engine bay. Removing the driver's side inlet hose is the same with the exception of 2 additional vent hoses that you'll need to disconnect first. The next step is to assemble the heat shields. You'll need to install edge trim onto 4 individual sections of each of the fabricated heat shields. This will keep the heat shield from scratching and damaging your vehicle. You'll also need to install bubble edge trim onto the curved heat shield. Once that's installed, you'll use 3 M8 bolts to assemble the 2 pieces together. This process will also be repeated for the remaining heat shield. Install the couplers and T-bolt clamps onto the turbos. To install the heat shield, we'll need to first install the vibration mount onto the rearmost stock airbox mounting point. Next, we'll carefully position the heat shield into the engine bay, making sure that all the mounting holes line up. At the back, we'll need to install an M6 washer and nut. For the front, we need to install the provided support bracket to keep the heat shield from moving around. These steps are identical for the driver and passenger side. Now's a good time to tighten down all the clamps around the heat shield. Next, we'll install the intake pipes. First, connect the provided 1-inch hose onto the HPS intake pipe, then install the pipe onto the coupler on the turbo. On the driver's side pipe, you'll need to reconnect the 2 vent hoses onto the intake pipe. Next, we'll install the air filters onto the intake pipes. To complete the installation, reinstall the stock strut tower braces and reconnect the battery. Now let's hear what it sounds like.